this side?
It's good.
Yo. So this guy, what happened to him? He's from Adelaide, and then
What do you want to put it?
he got arrested for doing bad stuff.
Like what?
Like this senior guy, and they were looking after him, like him and another friend. And the old guy was rich, so they keep taking his money and keep using it.
We hit the positivity. Negative. You know shit.
Pretty much. It was pretty big. It was pretty big. I was like, what happened to Jamie? And he was like, and then he told me that story. I was like, oh, that's pretty. This is crazy. First off, want to get done? Good.
Okay, so we better get started because the hip hop showdown is after this.
Yeah.
At 6, right? So we'll get started so we don't.
You want to start? Stay here, Jack. Stay here.
I'm just gonna sit. You guys sit there. And Chris, do you want to sit there?
I think let's just reach over.
Everyone can hear me? Yeah.
Giant no. And Jack, and I need the laptop as well.
Yeah. I'll go. Bro, come sit down. You're making me on edge.
Jack.
I guess I'll come then.
Okay.
So, oh wait. Hi, you ready?
Yes. Our formalities. They always ask me to do this. I wish to acknowledge the custodians of this land, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and their elders past and present. I'd like to extend that welcome to everyone present. Thank you, Kai. Adrian. Okay. Over there, Adrian. So Jack, you sitting here?
I'm coming.
Okay. So I'd like to welcome everyone to the Sydney Summit number 2. This is number 2. It's been 2 years since we've done the last one, and let's get let's do the quick rundown of what's going to happen first. So we're going to do population stuff first, like let's run through the survey and kind of talk about like what happened, and then we're going to go straight, watch the mini doco, and then we go straight to the more important stuff. Okay? All good?
Yeah.
All good? Jack, you ready?
Yeah, I know everyone here pretty much. I like everyone here pretty much. But remember, things get stolen and Weiwei gets angry. So watch your shit, okay? Watch your shit. I'm just saying, I trust everyone until I don't trust. No. Alright, okay, so let's introduce everyone first. So we got Bryce, Alan, came back from a world dominating tour. All the way from Japan, yeah? He's Japan now? Everywhere, the world.
Mr. Worldwide.
The world, Mr. Worldwide. So we got repping Australia. We got Chris, repping Crypto Book.
Yeah.
Crypto Book. Ox. And you got Poppin Jack representing Salt Biscuits. And you got me representing tennis. That's sweet. Okay, so thank you for everyone who did all the surveys. We had, out of 100 people, 60 people. We got like 29 people did the survey, so that's half of them. So thank you everyone who tried it. I know Kai did it, and then closed his browser and he's like, couldn't be bothered. So, combination, so let's go through the rounds. A lot of people said we're pretty happy with the schedule, like the 4 rounds. And I guess no change to that. I think the schedule in between rounds was a bit, some of the answers were like 4 weeks in between rounds, and to me it's a bit too rushed. Are you still here?
Fucking relax, bro. I'm gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the schedule was like 5. Like ideally, so we have to kind of think of, we can't go too far. Like we can't have like 7 weeks in between because it's going to drag the whole season for too long. So this time was only like 4 or 5 months. So if we dragged it, it would be like half a year. That's a lot of commitment. And I know people got holidays, got uni, all that stuff. So it's very hard. So you can say anything like in terms of schedule, like the in between. No. So we're thinking maybe next time we're at 5 to 6 weeks. I remember the Shanti Step was we had 4 weeks or 3 weeks in between, and it was pretty hectic.
Yeah, probably for scheduling, maybe we'll try and do 5 weeks in between. Because I know after the round, not naming names, Kai would be like, bro, let's have a rest, man. So we'll chill out for a week, and then we'll get into it. And by that time, there's only 3 weeks. So maybe if we have a rest for 1 week, we've got 4 weeks still. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's scheduling wise.
And I guess for us, it was a bit in terms of scheduling. We kind of meant to do it beginning of the year, but we got pushed back until like June. Kind of like pushed everyone and got the ball rolling again. So thank you, June, for making the catalyst. So I guess for next year, next time we do it, we're gonna take into account like people's uni schedules a lot more better. But I remember this time with some of my teams where they were like, I've got exams, right? That's it, middle exams. So that was very hard for everyone. So that's so much for scheduling. Team-wise, I think most people are pretty happy with like 6 to 7 people, and I personally think like 6 maximum people. But I think we need to cater for people who kind of drop out as well. If you have, for example, if you have 6 or 5 people, if one person drops out, then it's like that's like a bigger percentage of the team. So we have to balance that. I think 6 was in terms of the survey. Everyone was pretty happy with 6. So we're gonna stick to 6. What's anything? So team practice. So majority of the team practice was like routine. That's all routine, as you guys would know. And then it was like 60% of the team training was routine. Next part was individual practice and there's battle practice. So ideally we want all 3 categories to be like equally. So we have to balance that with the scheduling as well. It's like if it's 4 weeks, and with the rule of 3 routines per battle, I think, or 3 routines. So we have to push that out. Any thoughts? Anyone else in your team? In terms of routines and in terms of routine and then team practice, like the percentage of allocated time.
I think mainly routine. That's what everyone usually worries about. I guess when battling, like very heavily. I think Poppin Nation has always been like known to be routine. It's very routine intensive.
It is. It is routine intensive, and
it's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Because
the reason why we did the routine was to get everyone to work together. And sometimes, like, I know it's hard. One person's missing, then there's no team gelling. But I think 3 routines, 2 to 3 routines down the track for next time. That should be pretty good.
keep 2 routines.
Maybe 2 to 3. Like we decide on it. Anything you want to add, Jack?
Yes. Can I talk to fishes?
Yeah. So a lot of people who at the bottom has like any other comments you want to add to it. A lot of people said they want like theme battles. Like,
does anyone want to elaborate? If you wrote something about doing a theme, you want to say like an idea?
Like Halloween themes, like that, like X-Men theme, Avengers, West Coast.
Well, does anyone have any ideas on what they would like to see theme-wise? If we were to add a theme, if it's like, okay, this is a funk round, this is an electro round. So for me personally, I would rather just keep it so it's more varied and open. But if people would like to see, like everyone have to dress up or something, like, dress up, I mean like wear this.
The uniform is good.
But accessorize.
I think it'd be too hard to be honest.
Well, this
unless it's like a one-off thing, but
Good, yeah, shout out.
The tiebreakers more interesting or something.
tiebreaker is more interesting.
10 push-ups.
That wasn't themed.
Good make.
It's good. Because the only thing with in terms of ties was in the finals that really mattered because it was like, okay, we have to do one more round or two more rounds.
Caught us off guard.
It did because we didn't think about it until on the day, so it was a bit tricky. Another thing was the coaches' participation into the routines. Did you feel like because a lot of people said cameo, like a cameo appearance, and originally we said the coach had no involvement in terms of actually doing a routine on the day, but then Lay was like on his crown or something. So he was pretty much cameoing the whole time, and then Jack was cameoing. You so did. He did. You guys did like a chain, and Jack's at the end like that with his paper. I was like, that cameo.
Yeah, that was
Just jelly because I won.
Yeah.
All that. Anyway.
So, so in terms of DJing as well, a lot of people like DJ. A lot of people said don't get Nacho to DJ.
But live.
Yeah, I actually like his DJ. I like his DJ. He was like it's because he threw everyone off, which is good. It's like keep everyone on the toes. And I know he did kind of change the music during the routine. But you guys, when you I think it's your team, yeah. But you guys like recovered. Somewhat.
Like our team kind of panicked. Like Lyndon just.
He's working, I think.
Okay.
Still.
But I think it's okay. Just like it's still like music's still playing. It's not like the music just stopped. The music stopped, yeah. But like music can change anytime.
Yeah. So
I don't think it's a problem. Like because I think our team was hit the hardest. Because then like we were the first round. And,
Okay.
like, and everyone kind of got like the feeling of how they played, and then everyone, the whole population adjusted. Anyway.
So you were the guinea pigs, pretty much.
Yeah, but I think that's fine.
But it was good. Like me personally, like he threw in like a wrench. Like so, what we were used to, like changing the music after two dances, and the music he brought was different. It was like very old school, yeah. Very old school.
Made the day interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyone else DJ? What do you guys like? Reese's did most of the DJing, and I think some people did mention that he needs more like upbeat music. Anyone got an example?
What did you mean by upbeat?
Like I feel like
Basically, people were just saying toward the end of the day, more hype music, so the energy was still up.
okay. And
Maybe one idea, get everyone to pull in music. Because like as a DJ, it's pretty hard. Like you have your own tastes as a
yeah.
and it's hard for you to go out of your comfort zone. You don't know if it's good for everyone. But maybe right before Poppin Nation actually starts, get everyone to pull in a list of
That can be a themed round.
yeah, maybe yeah. So maybe teams.
There's an app called Cloud DJ.
I've never heard of it. Okay. But I think overall, like the music was pretty good. Moving on.
Do you
Yeah.
still feel it's a fair battle though? If like say 3 people get one song and one person gets like half of the song and half of a different song.
Is this like with the?
Like when you were talking about Nacho
Yeah.
changing in the middle of people's sets, like is it still? Because for the judges, like if someone, the first 3 people have already had time to listen to the song and like like they all dance to one song, and then the third person the fourth person dances to something else.
You just think you're stronger dancer.
Ask the judge.
Well, ask the judge. So Adrian, you were judging when Nate was DJing.
Yeah, I think if you can switch it up halfway, like the new song starts, it just shows you can adapt to music more. Whereas if you're just following a pattern, it shows more versatility.
I think that way is more like if you actually did a battle in a club.
Yeah.
You can't control it.
That's true. Yeah. Thank
But
you.
yeah,
I think people just need, like, if that was gonna, because that happened, maybe people just needed to know. Or they didn't need to. It would be like, this is how we want. So it's either option. Because what if the music everyone rock style day, it's gonna be whatever happens.
I think it's good to have a
I'm just gonna put the whole song.
So have your heads up next time. Noted. Did you write it down, Jack? Noted. So in terms of the judging, you know, so some people, I read a few comments that stood out was we should get more variety in terms of judges, and I guess the reason why we got like Adrian and Kaz to judge consistently is because we want them to kind of be there from the beginning to the end and see the progression. And then we have other people kind of like the one-off judges. Hi, bro.
Hi.
That's right.
Sorry.
You're watching my
Okay. You want to say anything?
The judging.
Okay. We had one thing with the. So one thing with the people were saying like feedback. They want feedback for the coach for the battles. But Adrian, do you find it hard to give feedback at the end of the day?
At the end of the day.
Yeah. I remember you got confused.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. Always a Steve Harvey moment.
One thing we're considering after the battles is, let's say 3, 2, 1, and someone will go in front with the camera and go, okay, Romeo, 3 points why they won, maybe 3 points why they lost or something. Boom, 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 and then they can work on those 2 points. Or if they can be more in depth, they can go over it later.
We can do that. And anything else for the judges? Did you have fun judging, John?
Yes.
That's good. Good. How about like Adrian? Anything in terms of judging you want to bring up? Did everyone like his judging though?
Yeah, when he gave us.
He gave, that's true. He gave, yeah. Anything else? One thing that kind of was inconsistent for Poppin Nation this year was the counting down aspect. So if someone's doing a set, we go 5, 6, 7, 8, and I feel that by going second, the team that's going second, they have the advantage to start off a routine straight away, which I felt was kind of advantage.
Yeah, it wasn't great for the other team, so I think we'll just do time and that's
Okay,
it.
so we thinking
Maybe like 10 seconds, and then just go time. So because I know our battle in the finals, your team came up routine very strong because it was like 5, 6, 7, and then routine straight into
No,
it.
that's just how we do.
We're just good.
You see, like when he.
I got it, Dennis.
I got it.
Unfair.
Yeah, unfair. In terms of the, are we thinking of doing like a singles round or something, or like no routine? No about it. And one thing, after reading, it was very heartwarming. Jack and I, Jack started crying, reading all the comments in terms of the like what did you like about Poppin Nation? He goes like, and Jack was like,
We're wasting
happy.
time.
I'm so happy, bro.
Wasting time.
And thank you.
Okay, so I'll put the thing on now, so just tend to talk crap for a second.
The Poppin Nation, we're thinking of maybe doing it next year again. So we'll see what happens.
We want Poppin Nation next year, make some noise.
Who wants Poppin Nation? location. Like everyone seems to be pretty happy with NYRC. It's in the hardcore folder. Hardcore folder. Cancel? Cancel? You're the one. Okay. It's in the hardcore folder.
Why do you keep repeating that, man? Should we turn the light off?
Jack, do you want me to live stream this or? Jack.
Wait. Yeah, you can. Doesn't matter.
Let's keep it on.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, cool. So, big thank you to Fluke Media and is it Madman? Nate? For filming on the day. I think he did a really good job. I'll just bring this back actually. Is it on the roof now? I think it's alright. Okay.
Poppin Nation is a dance league made for the poppers in Sydney that's organised by Sydney poppers. I'm using Poppin a lot here. The history of Poppin Nation is just for people that know each other, they come together for the same purpose, to win games and have fun and meet people. So I thought we could do the same thing with dance, and we tried it small at Crossover Dance Studio in the city. Over the years it's grown into 4 events over the year and moved out of just the studio, and here we are now, American Youth Resource Centre. The aim of Poppin Nation is development for dancers, the current poppers in the community, and to meet new people,
make new friends, get an entry into the dancing. And I think after these 3 months, it kind of forced me to like train and make myself reach up to my own expectations.
This round, like we just had so much fun during practices, so it really like blew like any type of expectation that I had. So
it's a huge commitment coming through 6 months, and we're all grown up, I think. Yeah, improved a lot, have a lot of fun, eat a lot of things together.
So I suppose to say Poppin Nation, even though it might be the brainchild of Jack and Dennis, Poppin Nation is definitely a tribute to what was here in the centre, going way back to, you know, when you're Rain Harris and it's great to see something that's evolved from that. So I'm not saying it is a tribute, a homage to those guys, but it's great to see that Jack and Dennis have seen something that they can make unique to themselves.
So it's really good to see all the different poppers from Sydney come together for a few competitions for the last few months, and it's been really good just to see the scene.
Everyone, I'm Poppin from Korea, the B family.
My name is
Yeah, my name is Karen, also go by Kaz. I'm looking for creativity, but also foundation. So how you can use the foundation and use your own style on top of that.
For me, the most important thing is the music and making sure that you're on beat, and without the music there's no dance, so that's what I look for first. It's got to be musicality, technique comes after that I think, so that's what I'm looking for.
Since this is a group work, so I'll look at routine firstly, and then also I'll look at how people represent the music.
experience was interesting. It was very fun. A lot of talent
I think the best thing about Poppin Nation is watching every single popper just work together. Having this group routine, having that team bonding in that small amount of time that together, they improve so much.
Oh, what I learned during my time. Trying to gather different people from different places into one spot, that everyone can come together as long as they're on the same page.
Especially with people. So that was a challenge, but overall I super enjoyed this year's Poppin Nation.
And I'm really grateful for my Poppin Nation experience because I had a really good team who could be self-autonomous, but also had a really great leader as well, which is Lyndon.
As a coach, I learned to be more empathetic with my team, and just to be more understandful and mindful of their situations, and just trying to come together to meet up to practice and make routines. And I think that's the main thing that I've learned this year.
Poppin Nation is a great opportunity, a great way to get people involved, especially the youth, and it's a good way to bring them together with teamwork.
I think it's amazing that there's so many teams and so many dancers now. The fact that this all started with Jack and Dennis having a plan and going through with it and organising something on this scale is amazing.
In Korea, we don't have any battle like this, such as Poppin Nation. I think this is a very good opportunity for young dancer. She really respects the organizer who organized this event.
Okay, my name. Ready? Scissors, paper, rock.
My Poppin Nation experience has been busy, stressful, but ultimately rewarding. Yeah, satisfied my want to build a better community through dance.
I step back and I see everyone laughing, right? And then I just think, this is such a great memory, like for everyone. They're having so much fun.
Everybody's just giving off really good vibes. It's so easy for me and my crew to take, to host an event like this because everybody looks after everybody else. There's a lot of love in the room, and I can't wait to see it again.
For the guys who just came in, we'll show it again later.
Or we can just post it online.
Yeah, we'll post it online.
Post it online.
Okay, cool.
So
jump to the next one.
So that's the mini doco. I know how we promoted it. It was like it's gonna be like half an hour doco. That's why I started writing like short mini 8-minute doco so people know. So the reason, so you can see, I guess one of the reasons why we did this like mini doco was to, if we're gonna do it next time, we can use this as like promotional material for whatever council or potential sponsors. Was there something else?
No,
cool. Yep. So that's the Poppin Nation style. So let's get back to the
Alright, cool. Now that that's done, I'll just say thank you to everyone because most of you I knew would come a bit late. Do I need the mic?
Just use it.
Okay, wait. We're the only ones speaking.
Just use it.
And you don't have to stand on the side, just come in the front, sit down. Or you guys at the back as well, just come spread out. So we're going to go through a bunch of stuff. So we've got some opportunities. People have asked us what guests would like to bring down for some comps next year, like World Supremacy Battlegrounds, who's come as a judge, and Destructive Steps, to have a battle guest or a judge, so one of the two. So we're going to hand out a clipboard and just put your name and who you'd like to see come as a judge or a battle guest, doesn't matter, just write someone down. And then we'll just look over. It's not guaranteed, just because everyone writes XYZ doesn't mean we're going to get that person, because, huh?
That's my book.
Okay, well we can try. I mean, yes, Kurt.
All the destructive sets, do they have to be Korean?
I think just put whoever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it matters. So we'll hand out that soon. So that clipboard, everyone can just write down as they want. It's over there. So I will hand that out now, so everyone can start that. Yes, bro.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Say like some of us like want to bring down guests ourselves, which is aren't.
Just got to pay the four of us the right to bring someone.
Like say like like some big names in our scene, they kind of already have responsibilities for bringing some guests down. So like for example, like Jun has handled King in terms of like bringing him down. So like for us other, I guess other dancers who wish to bring guests down for our own events, is it kind of like a point that we should like avoid the dancers which other names have responsibility for?
I guess that's it. That's, to me personally, like I've never brought anyone down. So we can ask Jun, he's here. So Jun, seeing as you handle Kin when he comes, would you mind if Kevin brought Kin? Or would you feel like, gee, I don't have to bring Kin? Okay.
If you message him, he'll tell you. If you message him, he'll tell you to talk to me.
Yeah.
Like Alan nowadays.
Yeah, like Alan's brought down like say shooting off, like stuff like that. If that's the case, then like for us, we should seek other guests. Is that like that's the question?
Wait, let's see.
Give him the mic.
Can you just repeat that? More or less what I'm saying is, if Kevin goes and asks him, he'll probably give Kevin like a higher price than he would give me, right? So it's in everyone's best interest to, if you're going to bring someone that I'm close with, ask me. Don't like go to him directly because he'll charge you like more than he charge me. That's why I keep my workshop prices low. Alright?
Say about that. Kevin, you brought someone. Yeah, Jack, you didn't give it to Kevin.
I think
just talk to Sam. You know when he asks?
Bring whoever you want. Yeah. Like, you can try. You can try. Yeah. Like you can just hit them up and go with all your money. Do the best you can do. Like personally, for me, I don't care. Like I don't think they're my guests really. They're only my guests for that time. So once they've kind of gone, like I only bring them here for us, not for me. So it's not like I own them or anything. And nobody owns them. So it's just business.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the question. I agree with that. So if you want to bring someone down, I think just bring them. Don't think you have to avoid that person. Because I mean, if let's say if like person A or B can't afford it, or we're just not going to have them. If you want to bring someone,
it's always advisable to consult if people have already just consult.
You want some advice?
Yeah, you have a lot of people here who've got experience and everything. If you don't consult, you're just going to go in blind. That's entirely okay.
One thing I want to add is when you decide to, for example, when you decide to fly someone over, is there a reason why you want to fly this person over? So you have, like me personally, if I guess it's better to fly someone when you kind of go, you look at the community, look at the scene, and go, okay, the scene needs this, the scene benefits because of this. So it's worth the scene. It's worth a lot more when you find like something the scene needs, something like that really benefits. Because like I said, like last time I was like, if you go to someone, most 95% of people you go to them, hey Jack, I'll fly you to Melbourne to judge a comp.
Every couldn't say country, it has to be Australia. Yeah. Yes, that's not.
So it's pretty much it's pretty much almost a free trip for them. So yes, Keanu?
So like usually in the past, like people would be so excited. Oh, this guy, he wants to come. Yeah. Anyone wants to come.
Yeah.
If you fly, you know what I mean. So it's like it might be exciting, but it's not like a special thing.
Don't fall for that trick.
Yeah. So many times I've talked to dancers and they've been like, bro, I talked to blah 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 and he's keen to come. Do you want him to come? No, he just said to me, I'm really keen to come to Australia. I'm like, bro, let's bring him. I'm just gonna bring everyone who says they're keen to come to Australia. Everyone wants to go over here. I'm keen to go to Saudi Arabia. Why not? I'm there. So don't be so foolish to be like, I'm saving for the next year and I'm bringing this one dude. Like, maybe he's not even your favorite dancer, but because they've said that to you. So don't just be kind of conned in a way. They'll probably have something great to give, no doubt, but just don't take that excitement. I know other things internationals have said to other dancers and they've taken it like gospel, like too crazy. And I go, whoa, just relax, man. Like you talk to them online as well.
It's better to know them before you bring them there. Yeah. Also, if you hit them up and then if you're thinking about it but you're not sure, don't tell them.
Yes,
You're
don't
bringing
say.
them down, it gets really awkward. You go like, oh, yeah, I'll bring you down, but you're not actually gonna do it, or you have no plans or whatsoever. Yeah.
Don't really do it by telling you to do it unless you know you will do it.
You just don't tell them that you're gonna do it unless you really gonna do it. That's another soccer from long time ago, yeah? When you were this?
I don't like it.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Baby face.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So let's go up, down. Okay, so
Am I telling you something?
Do you want some tea, Chris? You never do this anymore. So okay, moving on to the next thing we want to kind of discuss. Oh crap. Next thing is about it's about teaching. It's about teaching. It's too distracting. We should turn it off.
You're talking.
Okay, so the next topic we want to talk about is about teaching, like teaching a class, and I guess.
Hey, it's Linda.
Linda. So I think that we did.
You have to sit here. I said just sit them. Yeah.
So teaching because back in the day there was not many classes, and as the years went, there's like heaps of classes now. Like almost every day there's a class, whether it's like it's P, crossover, DK, street classes, like everywhere. And I guess for me it's pretty much anyone has the ability to teach. You know, everyone like some random whatever can go, oh, I want to start a class somewhere, and then we can't I want to, like, for example, like they have to earn their street cred before they teach, pretty much. Yeah. 0 to 100.
What do you mean by like street cred? Like, what's street cred?
It's like. So it's pretty much you. Well, you guys saw my ranting post like a couple of months ago. You didn't?
No, you got word for word. You got
word for. I can't remember. So the general gist of it was is why do we give like overseas people like free passes to teach? For example, they come from overseas, like from whatever country, they come into Australia and they're here for 1 week and they go, oh, I want to teach. I want to teach already. I was like, in my head, it's like you have to earn that right to teach. You have to earn the right to judge in Australia, you know. Unless you're like a Hojin, you're like a Boo Sam, you know. Your street cred goes global. And I feel that it's I know they mean well, like they mean well and they want to give something back to the community, to the Australian community. But by doing that, they're kind of disrespecting the people who have established and earned their street cred in Australia. So if you see someone wants to go like from whatever country or they come over, they say, I want to teach, you go, forward up, you know? Go jam, enter comps, meet everyone, you know, and then you have my permission to teach.
So just go to jams, go to club, that's it.
Yes, well,
I think one of the big issues is not really about us saying, no, you're not the one. It's more on the onus of the studio that's holding the workshops and getting them to teach. Like, if we as a community don't have one voice saying, oh, this country will teach you something for a while, if we all don't like say all agree, have one central view on who should and should not be teaching, who like as a studio, it's business, right? Yeah. They want to have as many classes as possible to get more people. And so maybe it's just like a communication thing between us and the studios. They should be holding classes or workshops, etc. So that might be something that we should try to do more, like communication between studio and dance.
I think, yeah, for sure. But now the scene is like so much bigger.
Yeah.
Like there's a new guy from China, and like he wants to teach. He's like, yeah, I already got offered a class at blah blah blah. I don't even know what that is, but that's Sydney now. There's so many different studios. Like there's OZ, which is down there, and there's a new Chinese studio that's opening up somewhere else around there. So we can have like our view, maybe here, maybe DK. But outside of that realm might be different, like the Chinese studios and stuff. So I mean, I guess we just have to get bigger and.
Well, I mean, if we as a community agree on the standard,
yeah,
then you know we are the majority of this. Like we're like the 99% of the street.
Yes, we are.
So I mean, there's people out there that like studios, just new studios are open. They don't know about us.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know anything about us. And they just open studios and they just want to like get anybody that they know. Like they ask, oh, do you know anybody who teaches Poppin? And then the person gets recommended and stuff without really going through us. So it's more if we all know the situation, then it just helps spread the word thing more.
There's no actual governance, I think, in dance anyway inside, like compared to like other activities, you have to go to get a license or something.
Certificates. We should offer certificates.
I think there should be a less, like my opinion is there should be a less stress on trying to dictate who can and cannot teach. But a more of an emphasis on a community basis, recommending what teachers to go to. Like what Wewe said, you know, there's a lot of studios that we don't know, right? And then Roger got a place offered to teach. But like we don't know that place. So like arguably like he is teaching Poppin class, but it's not really like part of the scene, right? Okay, Jack for verification. But yeah, I think like cause like you're right. Anyone can go teach. Like I could probably just go to like a studio that you guys don't even know and ask to teach Poppin there, just do a little solo and they might offer me a class. Doesn't mean that people want to come take my class. So I think more in terms of linking the class to the community is trying to get people to go, either like promote that class or go to those classes. So like just because there are a lot of people teaching like, it doesn't mean they're going to get students either. But I think there should be a less shift and focus on like who can or cannot teach, but more or less like recommending what teachers to go to. Because whenever people ask me, I'm always recommending like, yeah, you guys, right? Like I'm not recommending like people that I don't know. I'm not recommending dance class, obviously.
Brooke, you want to say something as a studio owner?
I think with what you're saying, that's already happening. Like, it already would happen that no one is going to recommend someone that they don't really think would be teaching. I think there should like be a direct communication with someone that is kind of respected in the scene to say to a teacher, hey, like, instead of teaching straight away, like, this is kind of like what we think you should do. But if they never get asked, or if they come here and teach and everyone's just like, I don't think they should teach, but no one's going to say anything to them, no one's ever going to change. So if no one's going to say that, like, it won't change.
I think we should be more vocal about like saying like who can or cannot teach, rather than that like speaking to studio owners and be like, you know, maybe we should promote Jack's class more instead of like trying to get more variety in popping teaching. Maybe we should promote Jack's class more. Promote like some, you know what I mean? Yeah. Actually, brownie points for me.
He wants to sell biscuits this way.
I am
He's been trying for like years. You guys have anything to say? So another note, Kia, street pass, good. You got street pass. You got the Sydney street cred to teach. Street cred. To teach. So like I said, like a lot of people, like Shazam, that's what I wrote. You are like you've been here, you've been jamming, entering comps, and then you earned your right to teach. You know, which is it's respecting, I guess, the community here, and I guess everyone's happy. Yeah.
Even before, like some people they ask me to judge and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, I don't know anyone here. Plus, if you ask me to judge like a certain style, like for me, it's like, okay, I freestyle, but I don't really do a certain style. I can go like one round like pop or one round hip hop. So if you ask me to judge hip hop, I can't look at you and say like, you know what you're doing is not actually the right thing to do. So I'm not in a position to judge. So at least for me, so I can be honest with myself, and be honest with the community as well, so that you can just like, you know, go more and more. So I think it's a matter of you to be honest with yourself first before you actually just let me go to one judge. Let me teach a workshop or do this, do that. You know what I mean? So it's better to actually know everyone and know the community more, so you can earn your support and push it down.
Perez, like you've been to, I guess the street dance community, like pre-Reese, like a year or two.
The street dance.
Yeah, the freestyle aspect.
Yeah, I've focused on it a year or two. Yeah, but I've been in it like before.
So how was coming from outside and coming in? Like was it?
I have to be honest with you, it's a bit intimidating. Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I used to come to battles and stuff. I didn't know anyone, and it was kind of like a scary thing for me. But recently, it's kind of cool because I've kind of built that relationship and stuff. So I guess for people like choreography background, I guess it'd be good to kind of invite others, even if you don't know them. So if you don't know them, just if you see someone standing by themselves, kind of approach them, because that way I feel like the scene will go bigger as well and be more inviting for people to come in. So yeah, it was scary, but now it's kind of cool. Yeah.
One of us. So, like, anything you want to add, Jack, in terms of teaching? Yes, Brooke?
So to people that you kind of felt that way about, do you feel like, or did you say anything to them?
I did to one person.
Oh.
And in the end, I'll just go, it's up to you, man. It's like,
Yeah.
In the end, it's your
Do you
choice.
feel anybody's in a better position than you to say, like, I don't know exactly who the people are that you're talking about, but is there anybody that you feel it would come from a better place to kind of, like, because like we said, there's no authority figure, so is there anybody that's better?
I think you have to talk to the, like, Jun made I had a discussion with Jun like a while back about this situation, and he just said, talk to the leaders of that particular dance style, and then if they're cool with that person teaching, then I'm just a popper, you know. For example, I'm not gonna say hip hop, this person should teach hip hop because of whatever reason. It's like if the leaders agree, then it's like, for example, yeah.
For me, it's like, yeah, sure, there's a lot of people in other styles that I don't think should be teaching, but like, at the same time, what do I know? Just kind of, I just my mouth shut. So it's like also like the governing body. It's like for us, it's pretty easy. I guess I just look to Jack and Dennis, and like, you know. But like for other styles, it's like a bit grayer, but just keep it popping.
So even for me personally, if I ever go to Melbourne or Brisbane, I feel bad if I go teach there, because I want to at least like from the grassroots and just like earn my right to teach, even though it's the same country. But that's how I feel personally about it. And
I don't think we should just like give that tell someone like you shouldn't teach, but because we're all culturally different in each country as well. Maybe in like, for example, China, that's normal for them, and then they would come here and they would think it's normal as well, kind of thing. I guess we should, just be calmer and kind of like explain a bit to them in a way, and if they do it, and then we don't notice what they're doing, I guess go easy.
I don't think anything in dance should ever really be an attack. Like, I think a conversation is good. Like, an attack should never, like, even if it's someone you know, like, just like we never grow if it's all poison from a bad place.
I'm saying just be careful, like, they may feel like it's an attack kind of thing. That's what I'm
I said it very nicely. Jack, anything you want to add, or should we move on?
No, it's cool. But like, yeah, if anyone has something to say, really, let's look at it today as a discussion. Like we're sitting here, but the more we have like different ideas bouncing, the faster we're gonna build the rocket.
I'm just wondering, we're talking about getting teachers for, say, the greater Sydney scene. I'm wondering how, say, uni society or the uni scene would look at this. Would you need a teacher, or would you need to find a teacher with as much credibility, or is it, say, less of a factor in finding a teacher to teach business?
So this came up when we had the summit 2 years ago, and it was basically like I can say the way UTS works is basically all of our teachers, we try to get UTS students, like people that are in the society to teach. So as long as it's like, as long as they don't have to be at a studio teacher level, but it's like as long as they sort of defer to the studio teachers. So it's like when I, like way back when I got asked to teach Poppin, I said, I'm like, look, let me think about it, I'll come back. And I went and asked Jack, because Jack was my teacher. And I said to him, like, so-and-so, like the society asked me to teach, they have like, the condition is because I'm a UTS student. And he said, yeah, that's fine. It's like Wei said,